All right. Donald Trump went on impulsive, which makes no sense on face. I don't get it.
Puerto Rico.
Impulsive, or Logan Paul has also been in somewhat of a lib arc the past couple of years where he's been like against religion. He's been, I don't know if that's a liberal value, but he's not religious. Certainly not a conservative value.
Is conservatives related to being religious?
No, I think so. Yeah, I think traditional conservative values. It doesn't have to be Christianity, but I think most religious people, whatever religion they are, will tend to be conservative for sure. So he's not He's not religious. He's like pro gay rights. Was like during the George Floyd stuff. I remember he was writing for Black Lives Matter and all that kind of stuff. So I feel like he has courted somewhat of a left-leaning audience. So having Trump on, I felt like when I saw it, was like, dude, this is going to piss off his audience. Obviously, it's going to be huge, though, for him, that episode. The thing is also, I'm like, there's no way Donald Trump's going to give you an interview unless it's just an hour of straight glazing him up. And anybody can do that. He doesn't need to, you know what I mean? Like, you're just a prop in Trump's campaign. Like, your contribution to this conversation is, you're just a fluffer, man. You know? Like, are you going to have a real conversation with him, or are you just going to, like, ask him why he's so cool and
the glaze was so good that initially the interview was 30 minutes, and then Trump's people came in, and he's like, give him 20 more minutes. I like these guys.
Okay, interesting. So let's take a look. It has 2 million in a day, which is a lot for a podcast for sure. This part,
Get electrocuted.
it starts with Trump giving Logan and Mike some mugshot merch photos. That's pretty good.
Some people still think you did win that fight.
Oh, no way. We got gifts.
Oh, nice. So for a lot of money, this thing.
Oh, no way. Oh, thank you.
But don't you see what you're doing, bro?
The way he said that.
Don't you see, like, what a fucking hack you are? Like, this is the hackiest shit ever. Like, oh my God, bro. Unless you're like a Trumper,
Right.
which
that's
you're
what
not.
I'm wondering. Is he?
I don't think so. It doesn't seem like it.
Why would he have him on if he wasn't?
Because he just wants views.
It's clout. I mean, yeah.
The cloud is insane, but I don't know. I don't know if this is going to pay off for him in the long run or not. It's hard to tell.
It might hurt his image, at least, like he said, with certain sections of his audience, but it may ingratiate him to other people. I mean, you know how you're nice to Trump, then you've got the MAGA world in the palm of your hand.
He's going to get audience captured he's going to be at the next Capitol riot.
Oh, no.
Never surrender, Logan.
Yeah.
Put it up. Here's
amazing.
This is
Is this your mugshot?
yeah, can you believe it?
You're a gangster.
This is what we're reduced to. You know,
No way. No way.
Should we put him on now?
Yeah.
Look how you the glazing is just, the dick riding is just humiliating.
Prime
The
all
prime
over this
everywhere.
fucking
Oh
gaudy
And then,
ass room,
and then
dude.
that's the other thing. Like, this
Oh my
man is
God.
interviewing the
Yes.
president, the
Like-
ex-president, the next president potentially, and this man puts prime all over the place. It's just
red, white,
so
blue,
tacky.
baby.
Doesn't go with this furniture
best
too.
flavor.
It's like you're in this like classic old timey looking place
Yeah.
that should be respected probably.
I'm
I don't know
surprised
where they
Trump
are.
cared, or like Trump
But
let
like,
him do that
why are you
because it's
putting
so
your
corny.
prime shit there?
I'm going to guess that this is at Mar-a-Lago, at Trump's house.
Oh, this is
There's
at
a
his
photo
house.
of Trump in the background.
Well, in Mar-a-Lago, it's his house, but it's also a country club, basically.
I have questions about this room too, because there's a painting of him,
That's amazing.
Oh.
which is
I
insane to
haven't
own.
Elvis had one. Frank Sinatra had one.
This shirt.
But we've eclipsed them. A long time ago, we've eclipsed them.
This is crazy.
Isn't it cool?
I have to be honest, I'm jealous.
Frank Sinatra, he was never elected to
I'm not sure if I love
office.
it or not, but
No, it's
it is
good.
what it is.
Look at this. This motherfucker has
Oh my
a
God.
painting of
God,
himself,
That's crazy, dude.
Oh my god.
like
didn't
looking
notice
glorious on the wall. It's
That's
nuts.
That is
wow.
nuts.
I mean, that's
This
nuts.
is for sure Mar-a-Lago.
It's actually
How?
insane.
What? Like to actually be that person is very bizarre.
But then to sit down with the president, put 3 primes on his shelf here.
It's everywhere.
There's like 6 primes on the table.
Why-
3 primes next to Logan. 1 prime in
is
Mike's
doing
hand.
well. It's already doing well. Like chill.
Hey, they knew a shitload of people were going to see this. And
Mike brought out his book,
his book
too.
is just
Oh my
Okay,
god.
spoiler
The
alert.
Fifth Vital.
They also do a pre-recorded Prime ad midway through the conversation.
Oh, I want to watch that.
nice.
You know, it's like, golly, man. It's embarrassing for Trump, too. It's like, bro, are you his Prime spokesman? Like, what's happening?
I hate this.
He'll put his name on anything.
Trump said, if you made it, I like it.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So here they are glazing him up right at the top.
Mike, what are you doing with that book? I can't get over these people.
Well, that's his book.
Yeah, Mike's book.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying, what are you doing? Why are you putting the book there? It's ridiculous.
I don't
sales.
think I don't think anyone's buying it for
In a
this.
book?
Like, I don't think anyone's watching that and being like, I'm gonna buy this book now. Maybe one.
Well, they talk
may-
about the book in the interview, right?
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
I mean,
Okay, so
people-
bring it out when you're talking about it.
Right.
It's just
right.
too transparent.
Like, can
everybody
we
is
can we
sitting
be a
there.
little classy?
It's a president. Where's the class? Everybody's there just doing like mad self promo. It's like so I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm with you.
But
we
here it is.
expect-
At least, if I could defend our boy Mike a little bit, at least it's about something that's important, about his struggle with addiction. So it could potentially help people. Prime, on the other hand,
That's not related.
It's
I'm
not-
not saying anything bad about the book.
Yeah, no,
I have
I-
no problem with the book. It's probably a great book.
AB, what if you are in 6th grade and you're falling asleep in 5th period? It'd be life changing, that Prime.
true.
Could save your life.
Okay, Dan wins again.
It's not even a new book. That's the thing. It came out like
They put
Years
suits
ago.
on. They knew to dress up for this.
no ties though. I notice they're going with the Ahmed
casual,
Majuna.
dude.
What was that Iranian's president name that everyone he never wore a tie?
You have to wear a tie
Ahmadinejad,
with
I
a
believe was his name.
He was like the cool dude because he never wore a tie, and everyone's like, "Oh shit, that's the Ahmadinejad look," or whatever the fuck his name is.
Mahmoud
He had a-
Ahmed. I can't even say his last name. Ahmadinejad.
It's pretty
Ahmadinejad,
wild.
I'm pretty sure.
Ahmed Majubadahad.
I need to
Well,
see
we're
what
probably
the name
saying it
is.
wrong.
Can you send the
Yeah,
name in?
We're in the ballpark.
I need to see what it is.
Well, there was a time when everybody was saying it all the time, and it was just part of
Yeah,
the
he was very
consciousness.
right.
Ahmed
Ahmadinejad. Ahmadinejad.
Ahmadinejad.
Ahmadinejad. Yeah.
Yeah, you probably remember him.
Ahmadinejad.
Not a fan of Israel.
Right.
Who is?
Is there anybody left? Muhammad Ahmadinejad. Yeah. Alrighty. So up next, we are moving on to Trump gives a shout out to his good friend Alan Dershowitz, who is known for representing like super guilty people and also visiting Epstein's Island a lot.
Careful. He sues like everybody.
True.
I mean,
He may have had an
I
association.
think I've
with
said
Epstein.
worse about him on the show.
Yeah,
already.
probably. But yeah, no.
Dersh.
He got enough lawsuits.
It'd be a good title if he does.
What's he gonna sue me for, bro? You were in the logs, right? The man's in the logs.
Would you like me to check that to
I
make
would-
sure that you're
well,
not
after
saying
that,
something
yeah.
Yeah, let's
incorrect?
check.
I mean, I'm checking.
He's in the logs.
I know he was
Practically
associated
flew the
with it.
fucking things.
Do you have to wear a tie with a suit?
No,
Okay.
it's just casual. It's an old school thing, like
Yeah.
to wear the tie.
I like it better without the tie.
I agree. I think it looks cooler.
Multiple times. He was in the logs.
That's what I'm saying. He
Okay.
is the.
Oh, well,
log.
fuck him. He's on the logs then.
Yeah.
I off the top of the head, I couldn't remember the details.
I don't forget who's in the logs.
But I do remember that he
I-
sues everyone and anyone he can. So
Well, I have those logs memorized, Dan. I know every
Okay.
name. All right, here it is.
It's so ridiculous. You know, every one of the legal pundits, and, you know, they're great guys. When you look at Dershowitz, the whole group. You
Great
know, the
guys.
whole group of people.
Great guys. I flew with him on the Lolita Express many times. We both love massages, let me tell you.
Andy McCarthy, Jonathan Turley.
That's it.
yeah, I think it's just
not much there, but
just a little Dershowitz
Yeah.
hit.
Trump could have prevented the Russian and Ukraine war if he was president. Mike also keeps dropping shit.
Nice.
Also, Mike's phone goes off during the interview,
Well,
which is
the-
bananas.
the-
Fucking bananas, dude.
The Russian attack on Ukraine would have never happened if I were president. Would have never happened.
Are we going to do a follow-up question on that?
Why is that?
Yeah. How? Okay. How is that? What would you have done differently? Let's see. I
Let's
don't
see.
know.
They might. They might.
It's just a shame. So many dead people You look at just the soldiers; it's 500,000 soldiers between the both countries. But so many dead people, so many.
What is with
towns-
Mike? What is going on with him?
He's like giggling.
Yeah, Mike, what the fuck? Get your shit together, man.
He was just making sure the book is in the frame.
Wait, hold on. Let's take a closer look at what's going on.
But so many dead people,
Oh,
so
something
many
fell.
towns.
What? Wait, what was it that fell?
Is it a can of Zen?
I think there's headphones.
Oh, there's
here.
headphones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go full screen with this.
There.
Screen block.
It's falling.
Oh, here, let me move it over. It's not that funny though. It's just a little knock on the headphones, but he seems amused by it, or he's like, "Fuck."
I think he's just embarrassed. Yeah.
Magnificent culture just being wiped out.
He didn't know those were there. I guess. Mike, you're sitting with the president.
Get it together.
Magnificent culture just being.
This is kind of iconic.
That's very sweet.
Yeah,
The
Trump,
look.
Trump has a good response to
He responds. Oh, that's embarrassing, dude.
Culture just being wiped out. You okay over there?
Yeah. Why are you being so? Why is he being so awkward? Trump calls Logan a warrior. Okay, that sounds fucking cool.
Think of that. We knocked out ISIS, 100% of the ISIS caliphate, and started no wars. I wasn't in any wars. Now that I don't know how you may feel about that, because you're a warrior, right? Because all fighters, and you're a real fighter, by the way.
It's not good. It's not
I
good.
know you love war. I know you love
You
war.
love
Logan.
war. You were on the front line. I remember.
So I'm sorry to disappoint you that I didn't start any wars.
I love the military. I would have served if I could have. I was drafted, but I had a bone splint.
I
Yeah.
don't shy away from conflict. My fiance has a problem with it.
Yeah.
It's not good.
Yeah.
You're much more diplomatic than I probably would be.
Yeah, no. Trump is not diplomatic. What is this? What is this interview? Embarrassing.
It's very interesting though. So Khabib came up to me after the fight the
Go
other
the next.
night.
Khabib. You know kebab?
Oh my god.
Logan hits the audience with a prime ad mid fucking Trump speech. Let's go right now.
You just can't do that. I got 58 people out. We never paid any money. 58 people, 58 hostages. We never paid money. Because once you pay money, you're going to be doing a lot. In other words, you're going to keep doing it. So you can't do that.
This episode is sponsored by myself.
What?
I'm sponsored by myself. Primex, guys. We just dropped Primex. This is our biggest launch ever. It is a $1 million treasure hunt. So after you buy your bottle,
That's-
you open it. There's a code under the cap.
Oh my-
You scan the QR code on the side. You enter the code on
Stop
the cap
it.
on the website. We made a custom app, a custom portal that has access to a treasure map that
Is
leads
Trump
to $1
sitting
million
there right now?
cash
Or
prize.
did
It's
they
a global
pre-show?
treasure hunt.
God,
It's huge.
please
Big
let
deal.
this be a
There's 12
scam.
map pieces.
Please.
A skit.
Collect all
It
of
would be
them,
so epic if
and
it
you
was a
could get
scam.
access to win $1 million. Also,
Oh, a scam?
A scam, yeah. Imagine this was a
man.
scam that was on a Trump episode, and then Trump shortly after promotes Prime.
Scamming people.
don't collect all 12 map pieces. You can start collecting points. Each bottle gives you points. The points are redeemable for free merch, Prime AirPods, special Prime bottles, and other cool stuff. So check it out. Primex now hitting your favorite retailers. Back to the show. I want to ask about money.
Wow.
Oh man, amazing.
What a hack, dude. I mean, not that there's any. I don't understand the Logan Paul thing. I just don't get it.
Yeah.
Why did we give him back his? Why did we give him back himself? Why-
Get your Prime Crypto Zoo tokens now.
Yeah.
At the bottom of your Prime bottle, you'll have a exclusive code to redeem for Dink Doink. I'll give out 1 trillion Dink Doink to every Prime user.
Money in this country.
Go ahead.
I've had a very fortunate career.
Yeah.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
I've made some money, and
More money than you ever thought possible.
for sure.
Right?
For sure.
Yeah, I know. I know the
Absolutely.
kind of
For
money you
sure.
make, because I
For
know when
sure.
you have a top event and your shows, but these events are doing fantastic.
Yeah,
this
What you've
dipshit.
done is incredible.
Yeah, I'm very
incredible.
blessed, and part of the reason that I believe I'm blessed is because of this country, and
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
and I think
God.
in a way, I'm kind of living like the modern day American dream. You know, I had
Part of the
access to
reason
Just a
you
white
are-
boy from Ohio, man. It's the American dream.
It's absolutely
start my
true that
business and reach
the fact that
entire
Logan Paul
world
is so
on
successful
this
is
device.
because of America.
So,
Pledge
Did
allegiance
you guys
to the flag
Stand up.
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Yep.
We're fucking
Wow.
Americans, baby.
Yeah,
400 years of slanging dick.
it depends.
Only in America, baby.
Don't believe us? Ask the pilgrims.
it depends on when this sells.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, Mike's
I
here.
think-
Is that your new drink? Oh, that's good. Oh, well.
Is that your drink?
I noticed there's prime bottles everywhere I look. Is this a drink? What is this?
What is this?
You make it. I like it.
I like it.
No, it's got to be good. It's got to be. Look, something's propelling him to fight world champions to a draw, right?
Yeah. We
Wow.
we actually made this
Smiley.
American.
Is this about Trump or about Logan?
For real.
I want to see Trump drink it.
But like, so, yeah, right. He wouldn't put that shit in his body. He only drinks Diet Coke like a king.
You think he drinks diet?
I think he, I think
Yeah,
it's
he
a known
loves Diet
Diet Coke fiend.
It's like 40 a day or something.
I don't think he
like
drinks
that.
water, just Diet Coke. I think so. I mean, fact check me on that if you can.
How much Diet Coke does Trump drink daily?
He seems pretty
12
stocked.
cans. That's a 12 pack. That's impressive. Impressive.
It's true.
If you're drinking 12 cans a day, that is all you're drinking. Like you said, like there's not water
That's a lot.
happening. That's enough liquid for the day, right?
Yeah, I think
I'm
so.
familiar
Why
with
is
that.
I mean, yeah, that's the
Information.
love hydration method.
Yeah.
Why is this information available to us?
Well, we've known that he's obsessed with Diet Coke for a long time. I imagine the specific amount, it may have been a leak. Let's
It was
see.
a New York Times article, and which was reported that Trump had the button to summon staff to bring him his cokes.
He had a Diet
Right,
Coke
he had the
button.
Diet Coke
right, I
button,
remember
that's
that
right,
story.
that's right. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh, that's
Prime
beautiful.
special
Wow.
for this episode. It's a hydration beverage.
It's doing fine, doing well.
We did 1.2 billion last year.
That's
year,
great.
Year two.
That's
1.2
fantastic.
But
I think he
Billion?
said billion, yeah.
What?
Well,
we did
Whoa.
1.2 billion last year.
That's
year,
great.
Year two.
that's
That's
He's such
Whoa.
a douche. Like, just look at it. He's such a detestable person. Am I the only one? Like, he's just a total scumbag.
No, to me it's mind blowing that it's doing so well and he's still doing such shameless plugs. Like, at least have class. You're doing great.
Yeah, you don't
apparently,
have to do it
so-
anymore. But for him, they're just. I mean, he doesn't see it that way. This was just a big opportunity for him to plug Prime. But like I said, he's literally just anybody could sit there and glaze up Trump. You know, it takes absolutely no courage, no prep, nothing. One giant, massive douche to another. Look at this. It's a Mobius strip of doucheness. Just keeps going forever.
that's fantastic.
But again, I'm blessed to have
Yeah.
even just be able to say.
Yeah,
that
we
is-
got it. You're blessed. What do you want, dude? You just.
He can't even seem humble.
He's like, God loves me, not you, bitch.
He's trying very hard to seem humble, but it's not working.
Not even close. Humble.
insane. But my question is, for other young people in this country who are looking to get ahead, because for a lot of them, times are tough right
Yep,
now.
it's very tough.
What would you say?
Not me, for the record. For other people, yeah. I'm blessed. You know, I've made more money than I can ever imagine, but there are people struggling. You know? Let's go to the next one. Trump, who makes more money, Jake or Logan? I don't care about that. Trump responds to Logan about asking about aliens. Mike's phone starts ringing during the convo. Awesome.
Interesting question. I've met with pilots that look just like you, actually. Okay, they have more of a crew cut. Okay, they look like him and they look like you. Some of them look like you, a little fatter. But these are perfect people.
Okay.
And they're not
crazy.
conspiratorial. They're not crazy.
Let's talk about aliens.
And they tell me stories that they've seen things that you wouldn't believe. These are not people that you would say, gee, that's
How are you fucking up, Mike? Come on. You got one job. Don't.
That's not a bit. Like that's,
you know,
I don't think so.
I would. It reminds me of a blooper from Rush Hour. I'm sorry. That's immediately what I thought of, Zach.
Let's watch the whole
Yeah.
thing. I don't think it's a bit. It's right in the middle of the alien part, which is a good, clean clip for them. There was no reason for him to do it now.
I've seen things that you wouldn't believe. These are not people that you would say, gee, that's okay.
President
Oh
of the
my
United States.
God.
But
I said, was
Who
your
is
phone
it? That's
silent?
Joe Biden wanting to do an interview. So
Oh, yeah, and they did a weird cut, too.
Yeah.
That was real. Sorry. That was real.
I've met with pilots like beautiful Tom Cruise, but taller.
Yeah.
Okay.
They were beautiful. They were handsome. You could trust them. They were very good looking. Weird.
Handsome, perfect people. Sir, there was something there that was round in form and going like 4 times faster than my super jet fighter plane. And I look at these guys and they really mean it.
Yeah.
And am I a believer? No, I can't say.
And in my opinion, they're liars. They're losers.
No, he said he
He's-
fully believes them.
No, he said, in my opinion, I don't believe it.
And am I a believer? No,
No, I'm not
okay.
a believer.
He's not a
You're right.
believer, but they're beautiful men.
They're really
They
Yeah,
believe it.
yeah,
they believe it. They're crazy,
They're
though. They spend too
chiseled.
much time in the air.
square jaw, real tough,
Real Top
thoroughbred
Gun.
American men.
Tom Cruise, but taller.
That is funny.
That's what
He said that.
Yeah, he said that.
My kind of
Tom
guy.
Cruise.
Also, he
Metallica.
mentions at some point that his son Baron is 6'9".
Yeah, his son is a
What?
freak.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Whoa.
Now that he's friends with all the alpha dudes, I can make fun of Baron. And also, he's not a kid anymore, right?
No, his height makes him a target. he's okay. He's over
Yeah,
18.
a big target.
Yeah.
Probably I can't say I am. But I have met with people that are serious people that say there's some really strange things that they see flying around out there. And if you go to Nevada and you look at that little section of where they go to look at the aliens, where they think all the aliens are landing, that it's one of
What's going on with that hair?
the number one tourist attraction in the United States.
Roswell?
No, it's not.
Yeah, Roswell.
No, it's not. That can't be true. The number one tourist attraction in the United States is Roswell?
I'll check.
There's no fucking shot in hell.
Definitely not.
That's a crazy statement. Most popular attractions in America.
According to Wikipedia, Times Square,
Yeah, Times Square.
which makes more sense.
Statue of Liberty, Central Park, Times Square, Walt Disney, Universal Studios, Golden Gate Bridge, Pier 39, Alcatraz Island, the White House, National Mall, Millennium Park, Navy Pier, the Strip in Las Vegas, Yosemite National Park, Venice Beach, Great Smoky Mountain National Park. What about Roswell, where the aliens landed?
No, it's not.
Yeah, we know it's not.
I think it's the number one. It's the lines of people waiting. You have no idea how many times I'm asked that question.
But don't you have access to that?
It's a terrible question. I've been asked it so many times. Give it a rest already, people. Watch another interview of mine.
This question about aliens was the first one Logan gave him after his time was extended because they were ending it, and then Trump's like, "Okay, give him 20 more minutes," and then he's like, "Okay, now that I have you, let me ask you about
He
aliens."
should have given him a Bill Burr treatment. No, I liked you before this one. This one ruined everything.
Information.
I have access, and I speak to people about it. I've had actually meetings on it.
Yeah, okay, whatever. There's a few more here. We'll wrap it up.
I love this next one because he talks to Logan like he's an 8-year-old.
This one here.
Mm-hmm.
H.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The thought of it freaks me out. You know, it's weird to think that we potentially are only the source of life in like an infinite, ever expanding universe. But you know, technology.
But they'd never be able to take you in a fight.
No chance.
I'll bet on you.
No chance. Send me in.
I'll bet on you.
Trump's like, listen, I'm not 12. I don't care about this shit right now. And you know, and he's right. Don't talk to me about like the universe is it's infinite. It's like, bro, save it for like, you know, for high school smoke sesh. I don't know what to tell you. It's a horrible topic, you know.
Send me in, my brother. We'll handle it.
That's a good.
I'll say Trump is a gracious interviewee.
He
is very generous, and he steers it back gracefully to save Logan being embarrassed. He's a good interviewee. Love people like that when I interview them. Don't love Trump.
And if we don't come back, I'm sure people will be happy about that too.
The two of you will come back and say hello to him. By the way,
I will.
He's a great guy.
Maybe Elon could get you guys there. You a fan of Elon Musk?
I think Elon might be good for this question. He's a terrific. You know,
He's that
the ship that went up, the spaceship, and I never saw this before. I saw this is like 2 years ago. I see the motors coming down, the engines coming down. No wings, no anything. I say, what is going on?
Yeah.
And nobody ever saw that before.
What's he talking
and
about?
if you didn't have him, you probably wouldn't
Elon's
be seeing
spaceship.
it. Oh. And I call him.
But that was it.
Said,
I found it funny that he's like, if there was aliens, you could beat them up, Logan.
Yeah, he's trying to save him from a really dumb conversation. Trump says an AI wrote a speech for him. Oh, that's comforting. He's on it.
Super duper AI. But what it does is so crazy.
It's amazing.
It's crazy.
Now, it can also be really used for good. I mean, things can happen. I had a speech rewritten by AI out there. One of the top people. He said, "Oh, you're going to make a speech?" Yeah. He goes, click, click, click. And like 15 seconds later, he shows me my speech.
That's crazy.
Written.
That's crazy.
So beautifully, I said, "I'm going to use this sucker. I'm going to use. I've never seen anything like it."
What'd you say to your speechwriter after that?
You're fired.
You're fired.
Yeah, I said, "You're fired, Vince. Get the hell out of here."
He did it. He said the
He
thing.
did the thing. This was so
The
crazy.
thing.
It took it.
He's still embracing it, man. This dude is the president, and he's still doing his tagline.
And it made it unbelievable. And
God, he's such a meme.
it's
like the impressions don't even go far enough. It's
Almost nobody does a good impression of Trump at the end of the day. Like, it's too weird.
He's that.
Wow.
You know, you when you hear impressions, you think they're exaggerated and ridiculous, and they are most times. This is real.
and so fast. It's you just say, "I'm writing a speech about these two young, beautiful men that are great."
And now I'm listening to a boomer ramble about ChatGPT. Like, Logan, you're such a tool. Good job though on the impulsive. There it is. I love the fact that these guys humbly accept Trump for an honest interview. Humbly?
Humbly?
What's humble about it?
Yeah.
And also allows a human side the media hates to show of Trump. That's called whitewash.
Love that about him.
All right, Logan Paul. Let's get those Prime people. Poor Mike. He had a hard go at it. He made a tweet about it. Let me see.
Really?
Yeah.
What did it say?
Let me see. I'll pull it up.
I shit my pants.
Oh,
today.
God, a lot.
Whoa. What?
He shit his pants today. My thoughts on meeting Trump. 1, after being all over the anti-Trump to neutral to whatever, it was nice to finally meet him. We live in a world, so he's anti-Trump. Right? Is that what he said?
After being all over,
kind of been around the world.
to neutral to whatever.
He's
I'm
sitting
not sure
on
what
the
the
fence.
distinction between neutral and whatever is, but
He's sitting on the fence. He is anti-Trump, but now he's
neutral to whatever.
Now he's doesn't want to piss off people, so he's neutral.
He says at the end, Biden's still invited. So, yeah.
What a generous offer. Now that's a generous offer.
What a stupid son of a bitch.
We live in a world of headlines and misconception. It was fun to put those to rest. His aura is refined and he commands the room. He is also predictably much more relaxed and fun in off-camera settings. After working hospitality his whole life, who? He's extremely accommodating. Who worked hospitality?
Wait, what?
Trump. He's saying because he owns the hotels
Do
that he
you
knows
want
how
to maybe rephrase that?
Yeah, I don't know if that qualifies as working in hospitality. I mean,
You mean he was serving drinks?
Yeah.
He's extremely accommodating and gives each person in the room individually. Blah, blah, blah. It would have been easy for him to talk to only Logan off camera, but he showed equal love the whole time, okay? Trump and his team are finally leaning into neutrality messages for 2024, which a ton of moderates had prayed for, less fiery rhetoric. In the time we spent with him off camera, he was always smiling and had a positive, upbeat vibe. Say what you will about Trump's policies. That's personal opinion. I respect yours. I'm simply thankful for his time and the love he showed us. Dude, that is the glaze of a lifetime.
What a nothing statement. Like, okay, cool.
Wow.
I'm sorry, what was that?
I mean, on the Instagram post, there was a lot of negative comments, but I'm sure they're
About Trump.
yeah, like why
about
are you doing
having-
this? Yeah, whatever. Logan isn't going to decide the election, probably.
KETH, Los Angeles.
All right, everybody, listen. We having too much fun here.
oh.